We're floating in Fortnite.
Oh.
Oh, what is this?
Oh.
Float. Some type of debris floating in the air. Well, I need everyone to know. This is season 5, the new island. This is our theory. This is what's happening.
Right.
So, the mansion that we're flying to right now, this is a part of the new season, season 4. As you know, the meteors hit. They told us they were going to Tilted Towers, but it turned out to be a lot more than just Tilted Towers. And along with that came those squad cars, like the agency or whatever they really are, Fortnite's government. Right, that symbol, little triangle. Anyway.
Located in the mansion.
Right, exactly.
We'll see it here.
Yep, now that we're done floating. Oh, shit, that was wild. Anyway, in this mansion, this is kind of like their headquarters. Looks like a house, big old house. But downstairs, you got their whole government room. There's their symbol on the wall. That's what it looks like. All the squad cars have it, and every single meteor site has some sort of symbol like that near it. Don't know too much about them. They were just introduced to the game. Haven't said too much, but what we can tell is that they're taking us to a new island. That's what's going to be season 5. We're going to be off of whatever this is, and we got 2 options. We're going across water to some other island. It might be that island that we see off in the distance, the huge mountain type thing. Or we could be in space, because there's a lot of sets and there's a lot of customization options in a shop that you can get that have to do with space. So there's a lot of evidence to show that that might be more, but it might take us to a different planet instead of just a new island. But either way, because of the meteor destroying, everything that it did and changing the map, they can't just fill those holes up for the new season. So they're taking us to somewhere completely different.
It's not bad. I mean, as you said, new island. I mean, definitely believable. Understandable. Couple points. I haven't been to every squad car section, but I mean I've been to most of them. Dusty, definitely like a whole type of construction site, and he definitely shows in here about the costumes, how they definitely have the blueprints of them making them there, and that's probably where like the Omega and all them suits came out of. Okay.
Yeah, like those the beginning cutscene that they played at the beginning of the season for when the characters showed up. It made it seem like they came on the meteor or on some spaceship, but no, they didn't. They were made right here. The costumes, they were just put on normal people that were a part of this agency, and as soon as the meteor hit, they just had them walk out of it, and for we don't really know what reason. That's just how they wanted to introduce them. That's how they wanted this to be introduced. They might continue it on into this new place, the new planet or the new island. We might actually meet the people that did all this, because the house is abandoned. There's no evidence of anyone being here. It's just everything that they did left behind. The computer, all the files, whatever you want to call that stuff, the data room, and then the blueprints, the pictures, everything's showing that there's a new location and that they definitely played a huge part in this meteor strike that happened.
As a meteor strike, I mean, as you see, the characters definitely did not come on that. It definitely made them there, as they at least tried to put in here. But another thing, I think they might take us to Mars for the fact of like the whole rock situation with the whole floating and the whole costume set, and also how the whole boat situation, like look at that, it's just open.
Right, like this kind of shows evidence like they might take us across water. There's not a lot of costumes for water like there is for the space and stuff, like the Dark Voyager and the different astronauts and everything. But they do have that fish in the space costume. That shows a little bit of something that might have to do with water. And that huge opening that just overlooks. Kind of makes it seem like that's what they're going to do. They don't show any evidence of rockets taking off or any space travel. So maybe that'll be a later season. Maybe we're going to switch islands later on out of space. But right now, this is the biggest part. Plays the biggest play in this game. This big overlook, this really had me stuck when I first saw it, because not only like this is their headquarters, but then why do they have a huge empty room and there's nothing there? It almost makes it seem that's where they left. Like whatever they left on, maybe that's where they kept it. I don't really know. There's a lot of questions. Definitely put the questions in the comments.
Right.
Anything you got, let us know. There's a lot more that's going to happen this season. We still have like 60 some days. It just started, but definitely look forward to this season 5. It's going to be something crazy. Just keep your eye out. Yeah, when you go to the sites and everything, Dusty Divot, like just keep your eye out for these symbols, because this agency, like they're definitely going to keep popping up. They're playing a part. It's pretty wild.
You see, you shot the symbols. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. You already know what to do.
Let us know. Like I said, questions, comments, anything you got. If you want to put your input in, we'll mention it in the next video. Keep your eye out.